Hello and good evening. I'm Stanley Pacion. I'd like to continue on now with this poem that I recorded as part one. It's called Spleen, a poem in two parts. And I read the first part, and that's already on the blog and also on a YouTube video. Here's part two of a poem called Spleen. You could not tell your mother you were living with me, home with me, and in my bed, that I had touched you in so many intimate ways, that you had professed your love for me and solemnly promised to cherish, honor, and behave. You told me you would make me proud, that you were a woman of parts who claimed piety and beauty and extraordinary soul. You misrepresented your every intention. I mean, it hurts me more every day. I simply cannot believe it. Believe how often you misspoke to me. I understand that I must, but I have this difficulty getting over it. I shake my head in disbelief. Your cold, cold heart, no exaggeration here, my spirit crestfallen. You trampled my soul, aborted any hope, and deprived me even to semblance of hint of dignity. You continually lied to your mother, chasing back and forth, duplicity. When the telephone rang, you lived at the hostel, not with me at this address. This was your home. You lived here with me. What nicety allowed you excuse? How dare you adopt and practice such perfidy, whose scope took me more than a year to realize? But the biggest lie, the lie you tell yourself. And here, I guess, lies the greatest evil. About the past being the past, about your ability to forget it, that there exists no such thing as trauma. Why call it domestic abuse? Just sweep it under the rug. That's your claim, in spite your readily apparent pain. Good Lord, take a moment, review everything that has happened. It is as if you were saying, I need no help. My involvement with that man, the horror, has no impact. It neither affects me nor my character. When I hear your words, when they run through my mind, I accept how you have hurt me. My soul cleaves. A man cleaves unto a woman. My soul's always a part of you. You want to be my friend, you say it over and again. You say it's what you've always wanted, but you show no effort to approve, no recovery or willingness to accept. The central fact, you must face the sickness. It rules you, and your biggest lie, your failure, your wrong, how you hurt yourself most. You're living a lie, a symptom of the thing, the monster within who plots your death. Here's the real truth. Your disease, it kills you. You saw my conduct, how I led with my heart, suspended disbelief, dropped all critical acumen to woo you to be proper man. So much love, you commented praiseworthily about the propriety of my ways. And you saw how I raised my child, princess, and that's a title your heart fancies. Princess, the world bellows. Whole world does see, my marvelous girl. It's the price paid. It frequently happens to nobility. It happens to many, those who are born to privilege. Now your public life, up for rebuke. Your life now public, up for rebuke. Your lousy demeanor and ultimate want. The lowness of your family life, soon immortal. Your treachery to live forever in published verse. You say you want to be my friend, yet do not acknowledge bosom requires both honesty and accommodation. And you, my love, have not inclination. You seem to have no talent for either. I hardly have to say anything left to say. I'll eat some candy. Open a can. I'll have some pork and beans. I curse the day my dream of love's uplift turned to descent. Someone once wrote, I believe it reads, in noble minds some dregs remain, not yet purged off of spleen and sour disdain. Good evening. That was part 2 of a poem I entitled Spleen. Good evening. I'm Stanley Pacion.